Welcome back to the Sandler Files.
Hello, listeners.
Hello, listener. It's episode 26.
Which one is it, Jeremy? I don't think it's 26.
25? 26?
Hold on. Let me figure out here.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the Sandler Files, episode 25.
Yo!
It's 26.
Okay, so this episode is now a quarter of a century old. That's how it works. But officially last week, but I forgot to mention it. So, congrats, everybody. We made it.
A quarter of a century old?
Put in a cheer sound effect. Yeah, we're a quarter of the way to a century.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Right, two and a half. Well, you're organizing this by
Sorry,
episodes. You're assuming that there's
that we will reach
100 episodes
yeah.
exactly.
We're gonna do 100 episodes. Yeah.
At 10 years. No,
10
sorry.
years. What?
Wait.
We're a quarter of a century.
A century. Wait, a century's 100, isn't it?
And we're 25. That's one
right.
quarter.
Okay, you're right. It checks out. It checks out, folks. We got our fact checkers on it, and they said that it's.
Yeah, you can definitely refer to podcast episodes as a century. It's years and podcast episodes are what centuries are.
Sure, I've definitely heard that before.
That's the it's in the dictionary.
So we watched The Wedding Singer.
Woo!
Wow, you're awfully excited for this one.
Oh, yeah, okay, sure. Was Uncle Vanny Vanilla Ice this whole time? Like that, old man? You want a piece of me?
This is me. This is how I win.
Yeah, Wedding Singer, my dad's favorite Adam Sandler movie. Why? Could not tell you.
This is a popular one.
This is a popular one.
Yeah.
It's first of all, it's 80s bait. If
Yes.
you like the 80s, there's a lot of 80s bait.
Well,
in this
also
movie.
when this movie came out, which was like the late 90s.
Yeah.
The 80s were fairly like recent.
It would be like if
like
you
it was
and I,
less than 10 years
you
ago.
and I now made a movie about 2005.
Yeah, right. 2005 for us would have been farther away than the 80s for them, I think.
What? Oh yeah, it would be like
Yeah.
if you and I made a movie about like 2008.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was so fresh at that point.
So fresh and so clean.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, we should make a movie where, someone goes and sees Iron Man in theaters and they're like, this is probably just a one-off. They're never going to get a sequel.
It's the wrongest man in history.
Yeah, Wedding Singer. It's about Adam Sandler. He plays... Now, hold on to your horses, ladies and gentlemen, because this might get away from you a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
He plays a wedding singer.
Oh.
You following?
I get it now.
Yeah.
I get it. I didn't
No,
know why they named
I
it
had to
that.
Google this after the movie. I had to watch an
Yeah.
analysis, like the Wedding Singer explained, because let me tell you, this went right over my
Wow.
head. But
yeah, I wish they mentioned that in the film because
he plays a wedding singer,
Mm.
and it's ironic because this wedding singer is having a little bit of trouble with the romance in his own life.
right.
He's supposed to get married, but his fiance leaves him at the altar and says, I don't like you. I don't like this town. I thought you were going to be a big famous rock star.
Like, I don't love you anymore.
Yeah.
I love who you were 6 years ago.
Yeah. Whew. Ouchie.
That's gotta be
Ouchie
rough for
wouchie, Adam.
Sandler.
How you feeling?
How's Adam feeling?
I hope he was feeling okay.
He didn't look okay in the movie.
No, he had a whole song about it. He was not okay.
Before we get more into the plot, we also great omen for this film is we got the DVD out 'cause we had the DVD.
I don't want to talk about this, dude.
Why? I have the
Because
DVD
it was
right
my
here.
PS4 that got messed up.
I don't think it got messed up. We opened up
We
the
haven't
DVD
put a
box.
disc in since. We don't know.
We should put a disc in.
Anyway, sorry. Tell the story.
We opened up the DVD box and there was a dead centipede in it, and we didn't really realize for
there
like
was
a few minutes.
4 dead bugs, dude. And
I
I thought it was
one big centipede.
No, I thought it was grass because we were in low light, but it was like 4 flies. And I was
Oh my
pushing them
God.
around in the cage. Ah!
I forgot you can touch it.
Yeah, because I thought it was
excuse me.
grass. I was like, dude.
Yeah, you were like, "Is this grass in the case?"
Yeah, I thought there
Oh.
was. Yeah. Whew.
That was unfortunate, and then we had to trash that DVD.
Yeah, except Max kept dropping it all over our shit with the dead bugs in it.
'Cause you were like, "Is that grass?" and handed me the case, and then I was holding it, and then I
You-
took a closer
the
look.
bugs are in the case. If you
I took a
drop
closer
it, they're
look,
gonna,
and it was
they're
like-
gonna move everywhere.
It was bugs from like a year ago. It
We
was
don't know
gross.
how old
I wanted
those
to get that
bugs
out
were,
of my
dude.
hand.
Someone took a copy of The Wedding Singer, smashed a bunch of bugs in it, pushed the DVD in, and then gave it to like a thrift shop in Oakville.
Yeah, Salvation Army.
And then we got it, and we got
That's
a
probably
little
what
pranked.
happened.
I mean, yeah, I also put the disc in my PS4 before we noticed the bugs. And there were like bug bits on the disc
when
when,
we
I
took the
ejected
disc
it.
out, there were legs of like a centipede compressed to the disc.
Dude, this just means I need to buy a PS5. This is God's sign.
You know, I can't argue with that.
God
That's
has
probably
called
true.
upon me to purchase a PS5. Also,
Someone
views on
JFK.
religion do not reflect the views or opinions of Spirit Live or the university as an institution.
Right.
I mean, I don't have any.
Jeremy's direct messages
just
from
saying some
God that he
stuff.
gets every day
I do.
does not reflect the messages that we get every day.
You
from
don't wake
Ryerson.
up and write down in your gratitude journal the messages you just received from God during sleep.
I don't have to write them down because God speaks to me all the time and
All
he
the
tells
time?
me what to do, who to hurt.
Well, see, so God said like that I'm more receptive in sleep, and he thinks that people who hear him all the time are actually crazy, and only I am the true
You're the true believer.
line. Me and the Pope actually is what it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Anyways, this morning he said when Max comes in to record the podcast,
Yes.
he's gonna sit in your office chair, which you did. My little gamer chair. That's where you're
Your
sitting.
gaming chair from
And
IKEA.
he said remove 4 screws so that exactly 6 minutes into the show he will fall over in the chair.
Oh God!
I can't believe you made that. You made that sound effect live. That's really good.
I had to do it.
Did you break my chair?
No, I think that's the
Oh, that's the
Allen
that's
wrench
yeah,
in the little compartment in the
the
back.
Allen key.
Sorry, for all the listeners.
Allen.
Oh,
That's a reference.
that's a great reference.
Tweet us. Oh, I was gonna say tweet us if you get the reference. Tweet us what it's from.
Yeah. Oh,
But you just said it.
I can bleep it out.
Oh, bleep it. Max has bleeped it out.
Yeah.
Tweet us if you get the Allen reference.
Tell us what movie it's from, and we'll
Give you $5.
we'll shout out your name.
Not $5. Never mind. I take
We'll
that
shout
back.
out your name. Yeah, I'm not paying anybody.
Yeah, I'm not paying. No one's getting my money.
We'll
Wedding Singer. So
Yeah.
the next thing that happened in the movie is Drew Barrymore's in it, America's
Yes.
sweetheart, and she's also getting married, and it's also not going well.
Right.
So her and Adam start kind of connecting, and it's like, oh, sparks are flying. And then, like 6 times in a row, there's a miscommunication because they both have feelings for each other.
It's like a sitcom episode, kind of. I mean, maybe that's why it's so successful, right?
Yeah.
It's like
I mean, they're cute together. I guess there was like some real chemistry. I don't know.
yeah, they were fine.
This is like, dude, if I never watch another rom-com in my life, like it'll be too soon.
I think we might like this movie a little bit less because this was
I think
Adam
this was
Sandler's,
the
like,
progenitor
first rom-com.
of the formula that is now all we see.
yeah. He had never done like a romance movie before, and this was very well received.
Because it's a little more straight-laced.
Yeah,
than-
and it was original at the time.
Yeah.
And what he went on to do is use this movie as the blueprint for like the majority of his other movies.
Can we make it more like The Wedding Singer?
It's
That's not
gotta
Adam,
be
that's a guy.
exactly like the Wedding Singer.
Yeah,
There, no, that you did a good Adam. There.
No, I was just doing a generic producer voice.
Oh, okay.
This
okay.
picture, I need it more like The Wedding Singer.
Yeah.
Look, it's not bad. I
No,
guess
no, it wasn't
really, like I can see getting enjoyment out of it. I just like
The production was cool. There was
lots of good actors.
There was good actors. There was good lighting. I noticed, and the sets and color.
Great
differences
soundtrack.
used. Yeah, soundtrack was an '80s throwback, so there was some aesthetic
Adam.
choices.
Adam looked great. Looked
Yes,
and sounded great.
and he
Yo,
sang a lot in this.
I'm gonna put this above the Do-Over, which I don't think we've done for this show yet, but is
The do-over.
yeah. That
For what?
used to be my hottest Adam.
That was your hottest Adam.
Yes, and now it's Wedding Singer Adam.
Was him in the
Wait.
do-over?
You know what? Airheads might be hottest.
Airheads,
Adam.
I think, was
Okay,
hottest
Airheads
for
is
me.
hottest, but Wedding Singer is second.
Wedding Singer's up
He
there.
looks good in the 80s hair.
Yeah, we'll have to see what
That's-
what happens in Mixed Nuts.
Yeah. We're never going to rank like these movies in terms of quality, but we will in our final episode do an Adam hotness
We'll
ranking.
scale them all on
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
For
that's
which
great.
movie he's hottest and which movie he's least hot.
Okay.
Spoiler alert, least is going to be Click.
What?
Because he becomes like old in it.
No. What? I'm sure he becomes more hideous in some other movie at some point.
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
We'll
Okay.
see.
We'll see.
Anyways, yeah, I mean, it goes exactly how you would expect. These two, they get feelings for each other, but then they can't tell each other, and then they mistell each other, and then,
And then Adam's like, I'm gonna go tell her, and then he goes by her house, and she's smiling, and he's like, oh, she's too happy.
She's too happy, but
I
she's
can't
not,
do
dude.
it.
She's not happy. He doesn't know.
Yeah,
and
she
then
was faking it.
she goes by his house to tell him, and Adam's ex-girlfriend has showed back up, or ex-fiance, and makes it seem like they're back together, and then she leaves. And then Adam wakes up and he's like, why are you at my house, ex-fiance? And he kicks her out, and then he goes to find her, and then blah, 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 blah.
And then you'll never believe what the final act of the film is.
What
it's
happens?
It's a race to the airport.
Oh, I forgot. They literally do the race to the airport.
They do the race to the airport, but they push it even further than that.
Yeah.
Because the finale happens on the plane.
Oh, right. And
Adam
Billy
gets on a plane
Idol's
to go
there.
to Billy Idol's there. Adam
Yeah.
gets on a plane to go to Las Vegas, and
Hijinks ensue.
hijinks ensue, and they fall in love.
And, you know, that's, as they say, that's show business, folks. And The Wedding Singer is that.
The Wedding Singer's that Steve Buscemi has like a cameo at the start of the movie, and then
And
sings
the
at
end.
the end of the
Yeah.
movie.
Some
Then
good...
he's the wedding singer.
There's
in
some
the final
good
scene.
singing in this movie. Adam has a lovely voice when he tries.
He does.
That also added to the sex appeal, I'm not going to lie.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know. It just there was a reason I was distracted while watching this movie, and we'll get into that
Well, yeah.
after. But what do you overall? Yeah, like I don't know. On the Adam scale, on the Sandler scale, I'd probably give it like a 7 or an 8 because it was pretty
It's solid.
solid and it's classic
Very
and all that.
stereotypical Adam Sandler movie.
And he's hot in it, so
Right.
And then on the movie scale, I don't know, like a 5, 4.
Yeah, like 4. It really lost my attention pretty quickly.
Again, there were other factors, but
There were other factors.
and we were, yeah, it lost our attention.
we can say that, can't we?
I mean, it's legal and we're of age.
It's legal and we're of
We were a
age.
little bit stoned.
We were high, and
Yeah.
well, then you got high, and then immediately the centipede.
Yeah, I got high, and then
happened.
4 minutes later, the centipede bug thing happened, and then I
we
was
had to
just in a
sit down
bad
and watch
mind
this.
state.
And this was the extended cut as well. I should mention.
Oh, I forgot we watched the extended cut. Yeah,
maybe
so
that's why we didn't like
the
it so
pacing
much.
was a little off. We should probably watch the original cut at some point, but
I'm
not
good.
for this show.
I'm good, man.
I'll check it out. I'll give it a
Okay,
shot.
okay.
Yeah, that's The Wedding Singer. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Max, you told me not to look up trivia for this movie.
Oh, that's right.
Why?
Because
Why? Why? I expect an answer.
Carrie Fisher worked on the script.
Oh yeah, because
behind the scenes.
she's a Hollywood script doctor. She
Yeah, yeah.
She punched up a lot of scripts.
So she worked on like the female aspect of the script, which was missing. So they brought in Carrie,
Nice.
which was pretty neat.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Good job, Carrie Fisher.
Also,
She's really
Adam
cool.
Sandler
She was
worked on the
coolest.
script too.
Adam worked on the script.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, I might have worked on it together.
Carrie and Adam.
That's pretty
Adam
much
and
it. There's no
Carrie.
other.
You were like, don't look up the trivia for this.
Carrie Fisher
I-
worked on this.
Yeah,
That's
but
kind of cool.
I knew she was a script doctor, so
I didn't
it's
know
not
that.
the most
I had
surprising
no idea.
thing. Dan Harmon does that now.
Dan Harmon.
Yeah,
Oh,
like Hollywood will just send him scripts and he'll make them better.
Huh.
Yeah,
Betty White was considered for the role of Rosie.
I would have liked
I
that
imagine
better.
that would have been the grandma.
Yeah, I would have liked that better.
The funny grandma.
Oh, I have a Betty White thing to talk about too.
Talk
later.
about Betty White.
No, it ties into. Okay, well, that's all the trivia, I guess. Wow, really cool.
Should we
So,
mention why else we were distracted?
this ties into the Betty White thing.
Okay.
I was distracted because
So,
I
hold
just
on,
found out about
timeline
Betty
of events.
White.
Centipede.
Yeah.
Sitting through 50 First Dates for like it's not
Wedding
50
Singer.
Wedding Singer, whatever, same cast.
Yeah.
Through the Wedding Singer for like an hour.
Yeah.
Then Jeremy opened his phone, and what did you discover?
I discovered.
in your black mirror. What
I
appeared?
opened my phone again. I'm like pretty high, and
Yeah.
and people. I open like Twitter or whatever. I don't even remember what, and people are just talking about Will Smith, and I'm like, what?
Uh-oh, Richard. Oh, wow. Wow.
And I knew it was the Oscars, but I was like, nothing happens at the Oscars.
Yeah.
This was the first year in 6 years I didn't watch because I was like, nothing ever happens.
Oh, that's such a shame.
I
We
know,
were watching
dude.
The Wedding Singer instead.
I know, dude. Anyways, eventually, I'm trying to figure out what's going on with Will Smith, and I see like, shouldn't have disrespected his wife, blah blah blah, and I'm like, what's going on?
Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yes.
It was a G.I. Jane jump.
And then I find a clip on Twitter of Willard smacking Chris Rock in the face.
Who is a Sandler
Who's
regular
a Sand-
cast member?
See, it all ties into this
It's
podcast.
so crazy.
We're allowed to talk about this
Yeah.
because so he smacks him in the face and then sits down and says the now famous quote.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay?
that we can't repeat all of on this show, but
Right.
keep my wife's name out your mouth. I think it's just like one of those really entertaining pop culture moments that will go down in history.
I think so. Just like
I'm
a
not-
celebrity explosion moment, kind of.
I'm not taking a side because I don't care.
I don't really care either.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's a slap.
me personally, I wouldn't walk up on the stage in the middle of the Oscars to do it.
Yeah.
Like, I would never just... Because he told a joke that insulted his wife,
Yeah.
which sure might have been a little insensitive.
Yeah.
But then Will Smith decided... Also, Will Smith laughed at the joke at first.
Look, I don't. By the time this episode comes out, this will be old news. So I don't know how much we need to relitigate
But it's
it.
crazy that we get here
It's
to
so
document this.
wild.
And it happened mid-watching this
I
movie.
feel like Will Smith is the last person I would have expected to do this thing.
Yeah. No, that's what was so surprising. It was like, this is a weird change of character.
Chris Rock took it like a champ.
He did. I liked how he kept going. I can respect
Well,
that.
also
he didn't fight back or anything.
He didn't falter with that slap. He
Yeah.
he took that, didn't touch his cheek, didn't take a step.
No,
he just
yeah.
took it to the face. So either Chris Rock is like insane, or Will Smith gave him like a very light slap.
Yeah.
Like it was not very, because if you watch,
I think you can hear it though. It's a loud
Chris
slap.
Rock was like leaning in because he thought Will Smith was gonna whisper in his ear.
Yeah, and then bam, like he gets set off to the side.
Yeah, wild.
And then Will Smith won Best Actor Oscar at the very end.
Yeah, right after
And did
that.
a speech.
Yeah, about God telling him.
It was.
It
yeah.
actually,
and
God
he
told me
is a
Will Smith gets
Scientologist.
the visions too. It's me, Will Smith, and the Pope.
Right.
So he's right about
But
that.
his God is Xenu.
He's not a Scientologist.
He's a Scientologist.
No,
apparently.
that's what everyone. Look, this is one of those things where Reddit just kind of runs with something. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like there was a rumor once many years ago that he was a Scientologist.
Huh.
I think the most sus thing he did was like there was a year where he and Jada donated to like every major LA religion.
Oh, okay, including
and
Scientology.
but it was like Christianity, Judaism,
yeah.
like it was everybody.
No, yeah,
So-
I don't think he's Scientologist.
I don't think so.
I imagine
but
it's just spiritual or something, and it's really.
I mean, that whole his whole family has like kind of weird pseudo spiritual, like philosophical beliefs. So I don't know. I don't think he's a Scientologist personally, but
yeah.
I always wanted Will Smith to win an Oscar because I was a big fan of his when I was a kid. He was my favorite actor,
Right.
and he did it. Good job. And that's what I think we should take away from this.
Good work, Will.
More importantly, at the Oscars, and this is what nobody is talking about the Oscars.
Okay.
Zack Snyder won 2 Oscars yesterday.
Oh my! Wait, he won another one?
Yes,
Were
he
they
won-
both the fan voted?
Yes,
ones?
they were both the fan voted Oscars. He won fan favorite moment for best cheer moment. Sorry,
Right.
For Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Yeah, did
where
he
the
win
Flash
for-
runs Speed Force.
Right.
Can we talk about how that beats Spider-Man: No Way Home, which has like one of the craziest
I
moments?
think it should have, honestly.
Yeah,
Zack Snyder's Justice League was more original than Spider-Man.
I agree. But I just think it's wild that like I'd say the Spider-Man moment like is crazier.
That like you'd figure that would
Or
be the
like
reaction.
yeah, that would be the general reaction.
Yeah.
For me, my reaction to
But
that
also,
Flash moment. I
that-
lost my mind.
Yeah, but that Snyder crowd.
Yeah,
like
they're obsessed.
They're the kind of guys who would go like, everybody go vote on this.
Yeah.
Everybody, we need Snyderverse.
Everyone set up a bot that once every hour. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
that. And yeah, Zack Snyder also won the fan favorite movie of 2021, which was Army of the Dead.
I was just gonna ask if
Yeah.
he won for that.
That's also an
fan
Oscar
favorite
winning-
movie of the year.
Yeah. Snyder
How?
cult knows no bounds, bro.
That wasn't very well received.
Dude, what do you want me to tell you?
I don't.
They run Twitter. They're like BTS stands.
You're right. You're right.
Dude, we should watch Army of the Dead. I've been on this wave for a
Okay,
long time.
okay.
Because he's making a sequel, Planet of the Dead.
I will get nothing out of watching that film.
Yeah,
I already know.
I'm kind of excited for the sci-fi one he's doing on Netflix, though, like the
Yeah.
Star Wars inspired one. I'm interested
yeah.
to see how that turns
Yeah,
out.
let's see.
But yeah,
Snyder.
Oscars were crazy. Oscars were wild. Oh,
Oscars were a little bit crazy this year.
so
gang.
the Betty White tie-in
Mm-hmm.
is that I saw this tweet that's getting made fun of on Twitter quite a bit.
Why are they making fun of the tweet?
Because someone tweeted out, it was like a doctor, and they were like, would we all be laughing if Will Smith had slapped Betty White and she'd fallen over and cracked her skull and died? And it's like, what? What kind of false
No.
equivalency?
That's like that's Twitter.
Yeah.
That's average Twitter discourse. It's like, but imagine if this happened.
Yeah, imagine if this fictional scenario happened
Yeah.
instead of the real one. He slapped a dude in the face. Like, I don't care. It's not.
I don't. I'm not offended by it.
No, I think people who are like, he went on stage and assaulted someone are insane.
There were people who are like, one of the cops moving.
Yeah, like for real. Like,
It's not an assault unless Chris Rock presses charges back, and he doesn't. I mean, and he said he's not going to.
I mean, I think it's just like a smack in the face. It sucks. I don't know if I'd qualify that as assault. Genuinely,
that is assault.
I know it's like physical assault, but it's like
I don't understand this. Like, if you go up to somebody and slap them, like, unprovoked.
But it wasn't unprovoked. I guess that's what I'm saying.
Right.
It was like
there was never a threat.
It was a verbal harassment that led to an
Right.
altercation. I don't like, assault is such like a heavy word in my mind that it's like, you know,
I mean, to the law,
there wasn't. It didn't feel like
one
there was.
punch is an assault.
I get
One
the
slap.
letter of the law, but in terms of this situation and the nuance of this situation, I didn't feel like the violent intent was really, really high versus just like the anger. Which
but I don't see assault as like having to beat someone through a pulp. You know?
I'm not.
It's just
I guess
an attack on somebody.
That's true. You're right. I wouldn't like getting slapped in the face.
Yeah.
Randomly or
like
otherwise.
imagine doing that
But
to
I
Chris
don't-
Rock when he's up on stage. Like Will Smith could have waited. I don't know. It was just it felt very he didn't really think it through, I guess is the thing.
I mean, I'm sure the night was high stress for him.
And then he won an Oscar.
Yeah.
So I like
IDK,
Will
bro.
Smith, and he fell off as well, so
Yeah, he did. Anyways, we're really excited to watch Hitch on the show.
Hitch.
We're really looking forward to it.
Yeah, right.
Hitch is gonna be funny.
That's gonna be good.
You got anything else you want to speak on? Any other truths you want to drop on the audience?
I wanted to talk about the flat Earth truth.
Okay.
This is something I've been doing some digging on.
You think the Earth is a pancake, my
It's
friend?
a big pancake. Yeah, it's a big blueberry pancake.
Where's the
God
blueberries?
flipped it on a big
Wait, are the
pan.
blueberries the water or the blueberries the land?
Blueberries are us.
How many blueberries are in this pancake, brother?
Approximately 8 billion.
But you can't. Blueberries don't move in a blueberry pancake. This is falling apart for me personally.
What do you mean?
I mean, if you're making a blueberry pancake, the blueberries don't have freedom of movement.
Well, the blueberry
we
pancake's not
do.
done yet. Don't you
What?
understand? That's what society's building up into.
But they still don't move. Once you've
They
shaped the
move-
pancake,
when the
if
pancake-
the Earth is a pancake,
No, 'cause when you
once
first-
you've shaped it,
Yeah.
the blueberries don't like you ladle the pancake batter into the pan.
Yeah, but it's a
the
liquid.
blueberries aren't
It's a
shifting.
liquid.
No, because it's instantly frying on one side. The blueberries aren't shifting before you flip it onto
These
that
are
other
magic
side.
blueberries.
Oh, we're magic blueberries.
Have
Yeah?
you seen a blueberry that walks and talks? Didn't think so.
I think, my
Didn't
friend,
think so.
you're gonna have to check out a little movie called Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory because I have seen that exact thing, my friend.
Okay, you got me there.
Yep.
You got me with that one.
Yep.
Yeah, we have like 10 minutes still. We can
We could talk about
we
anything.
can talk about whatever.
What do I want to talk about? What do I want to talk about? What do I want to talk about? Atlanta came back.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I forgot how much I love Donald Glover because it's been like 4 years since
He has been on like a big.
he's been on a bit of a break. Like
He's gotta have some projects he's working
because
on.
2018 was when I saw him in concert and Atlanta season 2 came out, and I think that was the year Solo came out as well.
Oh yeah.
So that was like year of Donald Glover for me. And then he dropped that album over quarantine that was okay. But if you're not watching Atlanta, dude, what are you doing?
That's a call
That's
to me.
directed at Max. Atlanta's so good. I adore that show. It is the best show on TV.
Okay, I gotta watch it.
I
gotta
don't think
watch
there's
it.
a better show that defines our current moment the way Atlanta does. You know, sometimes we talk about how we're in like a post-irony reality.
Yeah. Well,
Atlanta
it's
captures
because-
that perfectly.
Yeah.
Like the post surreal. I don't know. Like what do
Right.
you even
well,
call it?
I got a few
Post-postmodern?
episodes into the first season of Atlanta, like a while ago.
Fantastic.
But the
show.
whole thing about his buddy becoming like a well-known, was he a rapper?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then having those kids come up to him and like ask him about
What?
violence and stuff.
Yeah.
All that. It was kind of deep, subtle commentary.
I mean, it gets more like this season.
Yeah.
I might show you just this season's opener because it's a
Don't do that.
it's not related
I
to
don't want-
it's not related to any
I
story.
don't want to spoil it.
Okay, it's like its own thing.
Okay.
It's a like a mini movie. None of the characters are in it, but it's amazing. And the whole show's incredible. Yeah, check it out. That's Jeremy's recommendation of the week.
Alright.
Check out Atlanta. You got anything you want to recommend to the people?
Oh, I watched more of Our flag means death.
Oh, I've heard that's getting really good.
It does
I've
get
been
really
meaning
good.
to kind of hop back in. I've heard that's actually
The
really,
first
really
episode made me think it was going to be like more of a sitcom setup.
Yeah.
Where it was going to be like individual wacky episodes where there'd be like a celebrity guest each episode or something like that.
Mm.
It's more of a concise story
good. Yeah.
over the whole show. And then Leslie Jones is in it.
Leslie
And
Jones?
Fred Armisen. Yeah,
Oh,
they're
nice.
like main characters that pop up.
Cool.
And then
Yeah.
Blackbeard's great.
Yeah.
And there's a romance that goes on that was very unexpected.
I've been reading about that.
Pretty
Yeah. Check it out.
epic.
Censor that.
No.
Okay.
I don't think I will.
What else?
It sounded like Rick from Rick and Morty. when
No,
you
I
did that.
didn't. No, I didn't. No, I did not. I never have, and I never will.
If anybody's listening to
No.
this, tweet
Don't.
at Jeremy Conte
Don't. Blah 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 blah.
and say that he sounds like Rick Sanchez.
I don't.
Tweet,
I don't.
Oh, hold on. Wait, scratch that. Tweet at Jeremy Conte. Post
At Jeremy Conte isn't my Twitter at.
What's
so
your
have
Twitter
fun.
handle?
I'm not saying it.
Find out what his Twitter handle is. It's
Yeah,
probably
good luck.
J
Good luck.
Conte.
It's not.
Jeremy.
Nope. Nope.
Tom
My
Bombadil
name
47
is
at Twitter.
Tom Bombadil fan 2001.
Didn't you link? Or you said
I used
your,
to say my Instagram
your
all the
Instagram,
time in
so go
old
back-
episodes that aren't on Spotify anymore.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Good luck. This is a fun little rabbit hole, y'all.
Hold on. Come up. Keep talking. Come up.
I
with
know your
something.
Instagram, dude. This is messed up.
You can do it.
I could say.
Can I
your
not
Instagram.
leak this? Can I not leak this?
I don't want to get doxxed on live.
Okay, so hold on.
What?
So, listeners, if there's anybody listening, go to at the Sandler Files on Twitter
Okay, great.
and tweet a picture of Rick from Rick and Morty. Go find a picture of him on Google Images. Go don't get the one at the top of the page. Scroll down a page or two on Google Images. Get that Rick. Tweet it
Yeah.
at the Sandler Files.
Get that
and
Rick.
say, caption it Jeremy Conte, maybe some dots or a comma, and then say this you.
Okay.
Please do that for me.
Don't do that.
And we'll say your
If
name
we
in the
get
next episode.
if we get 3 of those, we're gonna watch the entire Planet of the Apes series.
And then we're canceling the Sandler Files
Yeah.
forever.
So those are the you gotta really run
this
the
will
gambit.
this will become the Planet of the Apes cast.
Yeah. Hashtag ApesCast.
Apecast. People are gonna think we're talking about NFTs.
Okay, coming up, what we got going on into next week, what you can look forward to from us. I'm gonna spin the wheel just momentarily. Just hold your horses there, guys. But first, I wanted to discuss Morbius drops this Friday. We're so excited. Hashtag Marchbius. Hashtag Month of Morbius.
Hashtag Leto's finest role. Hashtag Morbius 2.
Hashtag Morbius Saga. Hashtag release
Morbius
the
trilogy.
Morbiverse.
Yeah.
We're so psyched for Morbius. Our house, Morbius posters everywhere.
We've got the Morbius decorations
We've
up.
got the Morbius shower curtain.
Mhm.
We've got the Morbius flag. So we're gonna have some thoughts next week.
Yeah.
And then following that, another cinema coming at you. Boom, left, right, and center. Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Y'all already know what I'm talking about.
you talking-
It's my boy Sonic.
He turned into like a radio host.
Let's get going. We're gonna
Sonic
see
the Hedgehog 2 dropped in cinemas today, and viewers are saying that it's one of the best Sonic movies yet.
Dude, we're gonna get Chaos Emeralds. We're gonna get Knuckles. We're gonna get Tails.
Dr. Eggman.
Dr.
Jim
Eggman,
Carrey.
Jim Carrey, the legend is back. Everyone get excited for Sonic 2. Can I get some pogs in chat if we're excited for
Let's hashtag
Sonic 2?
2 movie. Everybody
So,
tweet that out.
Sonic 2 dropping, and we already have our tickets. That's not a joke. I wish it was.
Right, we're going on day 2.
We're going on day 1.
It's pretty much day 1 because it was like a
It's
Wednesday
the Thursday. It's the Thursday.
showing. Yeah.
If you wanna come hang out, come meet us at the Sonic 2 premiere on Thursday. We're not telling you what theater.
It's in LA.
Yeah, we're gonna be in LA.
We're with Jim
Oh my
Carrey.
God,
we're
we're
gonna be
running
hanging
out
with
of
Jim Carrey.
But yeah,
we got 5 minutes.
Oh, it's 35.
Yeah,
Yeah, let me keep talking about Sonic.
Talk about Sonic 2.
No, I know. But if you actually want good movies that are coming out, Everything Everywhere All at Once is coming out, and that looks really
interesting.
cool. I'm really excited for
Yeah.
that.
The Nick Cage one's getting good reviews.
I
haven't heard any-
I've
like,
seen
barely
the whole,
anything.
because that is a Reddit script that
Yes.
someone submitted
What?
to this screenwriting competition called the Blacklist.
Oh, I didn't know
Like
about this.
5 years ago, and I remember the year it got submitted and it went super viral. And then now,
Oh.
ever since then, in the Blacklist competition, people always submit scripts of random celebrity doing a meta portrayal of themselves. But this was like the first one. And so it's kind of wild that it's now a movie, but also I've known the story for like 5 years, and it's just like really old news to me.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So I'm not really interested in seeing it.
All right. All right.
But it's a cool concept, I guess.
I thought it could either be a fun watch or like really lame,
Yeah, I feel
depending
like
on how it's carried out.
it could go into Deadpool territory pretty fast for me,
Right.
where it's like I appreciate that people appreciate this, but I don't appreciate it.
But I'd like to see what Nick Cage brings to the table.
What
How does he reign in the role?
if you were to cast Nick Cage in Sonic the Hedgehog 2, what role would you give him? It can be a confirmed or unconfirmed character.
Shadow the Hedgehog.
Okay, yeah, I mean, safe choice.
Chaos Control.
It's a safe. That's a real safe choice.
Would you gone with Big the Cat?
Amy, probably.
Amy.
Amy or
Okay.
Ghost Rider again.
Ghost
are
Rider
probably-
v Sonic.
Yeah,
That's gonna be
probably,
Sonic 3.
That would be pretty epic. So those were my choices. But I'm a bit of a visionary. I watch Atlanta, so I kind of am more creative than the typical person.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Anything else? I think that's it.
I guess that's it. Yeah.
Oh my god, someone just texted me saying, "What's your address?"
Who?
I don't see the number.
Is it an unknown
No,
number?
it's just Will.
Oh.
Okay, let's spin the wheel.
Is he popping over?
No, he's in New York.
I swear there.
Let's
Okay.
spin that wheel.
Okay.
The wheel.
What do we got?
I'm not telling you. No, I'm
Why are
I'm
you
sorry.
doing this to me?
I just like to. No, we got this movie called Spanglish, which is a more serious one. That's a drom-com.
Okay.
A com-drom. A karma. A
Wha-
domedy.
Yeah.
Dramedy. Oh my
It's
god.
dramedy.
It took me
What do you say? Karma?
Yeah.
Is this the one with Jack Nicholson?
No, that's anger management.
Oh, okay.
Wait, let me look up Spanglish real quick.
Spanglish, I feel like
It's like
is a
Spanish
pretty
English, I'm pretty
solid
sure is what-
comedy. Not solid as in good, but I mean like,
Oh, dude, it's a rom-com dram.
whoa, that's new for him.
It's a it's a it's a
You're like about to cry. It's a
It's
a
a-
rom-com drum. How do you combine all three of those?
it's a comedy.
Wait, that's wait.
That's good. That's good, dude.
That's just comedy and drama, but you add a C at the beginning again.
comedy.
What are we forgetting? Because there's
No,
drama?
comedy. I'm adding an R after
Oh.
the, and then, and then A-D-Y.
It should be dramedy.
Wait.
But then it doesn't. You can't tell that it's spelled
I
that way
think
from the way it's
I
pronounced.
think comedy is honest. Wait,
Comedy.
wait. Where does the drama come in though?
Drama. You're saying it's coming in crama.
No, that's the rom. That's the common rom is crom.
Crama.
Crama.
Crama dramedy.
Cromady's nuts.
End the episode.
That's it.
Goodbye.
I can't keep doing this, bro. Have a good week,
That's it.
everybody. We'll see you next time.